Thank you, TT, you're always kind. So, hey guys, this is gamercal doing Diddy Kong Racing Dragon Forest Trophy Race, and apparently they changed the order, because hovercraft takes priority, you know? So, this is the one we have to do first, and I have completely failed that start, but that is alright, because you know, I'm still going to win anyway, so who cares how crap a start I get. It's all good because they managed to ram me into first place anyway, so nobody has any form of issue with it whatsoever. If you do, take it outside, I don't want to hear it. And yeah, the max level speed boost really does help to get around that corner. It's just a shame about the acceleration afterwards. You know, I've always found it weird though that the computer always takes the long way round there. It just seems counterintuitive to me. And whoever gets down that bit first is really in, you know, massive favour because they get all the bananas. So definitely try and be front running when you're going down there, and definitely try not to get that green balloon in the middle. Why did they have to put a green one in the middle? That's just dumb. But yeah, this is actually a semi-tough race to win normally because of the you know, the whole thing of the hovercraft stuff. But if you're good with the boosts, it's still easily enough possible. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, and it also helps to be able to do the, you know, to do a good jump off of that bit as well. Don't forget about the whole thing of the hovercraft having a tighter turn if you hold the R button down. So, yeah, really does help. Also, getting a nice kick off of a log there helps too. That was actually a really good take of that corner. So, anyway, beyond that, what am I really going to try and talk about during this? I don't know, I've not really got a whole lot to talk about. I mean, you know, I can't really say very much for PhD stuffs at the moment because I'm still waiting for my transcript to come through from this year with all of the grades and saying finally what degree I've got, because, you know, it's kind of the point where I know what my degree classification is. I know it's enough to get PhD stuff and to get it sorted out. But I don't have a written document saying explicitly that I have that grade, and, you know, I don't have a document saying what my exam results from this year have been. So the only one I have is the one which I had last year, and that's not really accurate enough anymore because, okay, you know, obviously it has everything from the first 4 years, but the real, you know, rest of the grade stuff came from this year, and it's just irritating that I'm not really able to do very much at the moment. So I'm gonna give it until Monday to come through, and otherwise I'm just going to go with what I have and hope that I can actually convince people that is what I have, you know? Because it's just not a good situation there whatsoever. I do not want to be waiting any longer. I've already been like 2 months back on when I wanted to have this stuff done because of having to do all the work for the degree in the first place. So I am kind of in a bit of an annoyed mood about that sort of thing right now, you know? It's just not a good situation, and I am kind of glad I saw those things coming, you know? It could have been a very nasty situation if those mines were placed any worse than they were, but it did force me to do that tricky power slide, you know? Otherwise, there's nothing bad about this course at all. This is really straightforward, and yeah, even without lots of speed balloons, it's still really good, really good fun to do. Then we have the plane course, Windmill Plains. This one's, again, it's quite straightforward at this point, so not too much issue. And we can just get that right from the start, get ourselves those 2 bananas, and just speed on right ahead, because that is how we roll, you know? That's what happens when you have a speed balloon right from the start. Don't ask why I did that little thing there, I'm just messing around at this point. I don't need to play this super seriously anymore, because I already have this one, so I don't care, to be honest. But yeah, in terms of stuff going on in life, there's really not a whole lot at the moment, and yeah, that's a little bit of a concern, but still. Oh, I didn't take the corner as an epic thing like I did the first time, that's disappointing. Tip Top, I am disappointed in your lack of ability to take that corner in an epic manner. Still, not too bad. Also, I suppose one thing I could say with the zippers in the air, and incidentally in the hovercraft as well, if you do not if you do not go into them in a linear fashion, they will realign you. I don't know if you've noticed that at all, but they will always make you go straight if you go through one, and that actually slows you down if you don't go into them straight. So try and make sure that you don't approach them at an angle, because then your effective boost is going to be decreased from them as well, because that means that, you know, you've lost all of your forward momentum that you took into the boost. So yeah, just don't do it. Also, look how freaking far ahead I am for a plane race. This is crazy. This is seriously way further ahead than I'd have expected to get, and it's just wow, you know? I didn't think the AI was going to be that bad at this race. Seriously, this is half a lap, 3/4 of a lap. Absolutely crazy ass. But I am not complaining, because it means that I am comfortably 8 points ahead going into the last race. That's pretty decent. Haunted Woods is not a difficult one. You know, for a fast race, it's kind of funny that this one has no speed booster balloons, you know? Just a random fact I thought of there. There's no booster balloons in this one, but it's a fast race. You know, it's a bit of a contradiction in terms, isn't it, really? Also, getting a speed boost there kind of does help a lot as well, so go ahead and do that. And, yep, one here. If you're quick, yep, you can do that, and that is how you get at least a little bit faster during this thing. I know you've got to speed it up a bit more to get sub a minute, but yeah, clearly I could have taken that booster though, that would have helped. And yeah, there's not really a whole lot to say when they still don't exactly get ahead of you very much, so yeah, it's difficult to get that speed booster there. It's something that I'll need to try and learn if I'm going to do this in sub a minute, but I'm really not too fussed. It's not as if I need the time anyway, so yeah. Because look how freaking far ahead I am for it. But yeah, there's just not a whole lot to speak on, but you know, I don't need to speak for a whole lot of time anyway, because that was a very, very short and easy race, so who cares? Anyway, full 36 points, we've got ourselves the last trophy, at least so far. That's pretty great. It does look kind of cool on that backdrop. But we're not quite done with this world yet, because we have to go down here and do the secret extra challenge level here. And what's it called? It's called Smoky Castle. Basically, this is similar to the first one, but instead of stealing people's eggs and whatnot, you've got to go ahead and get yourself bananas and put them back in your little chest. That was not a very good way of getting a banana, but it does count. So basically, you can only hold 2 bananas at a time. So as soon as you get 2 bananas, get yourself back up to your chest, and yeah, just collect them and do that. Really not a particularly difficult challenge at all. You can see the banana count everybody else has by going, looking at the bars on the top of the screen. I needed another banana. Where are they? Oh, there's one over there, but I got my one shot out of me, but that is fine because I'll just collect it again there. Yeah, not exactly a difficult one. I'm not even trying particularly hard during this. I could have this done a lot faster if I really wanted, but honestly, not exactly a difficult challenge anyways, so it's not one that you need to try on. This is just showing you with the homing stuff that you can only hold up to a level 2 item under normal circumstances, so yeah. Just pay attention to that, it can get kind of annoying. And yep, we're going to overshoot the turn, but that is fine because I still get up here, no bother, only need 2 more, and that is going to happen as soon as I turn around here. At least it would have done, except it still did. I was gonna say at least it would have done, but freaking Banjo Face stole my bananas, but he did not, so that is fine. There is a bit more to the castle that you can do, but honestly, there's really no point if you just stick to that section when you can get it done very straightforwardly. And yes, we have a TT door that we can enter. Well, we've not seen a TT door yet. Unfortunately, that's a bit of a spoiler, because yes, there will be one later on, however, there is no thing of that right now, so we just flat out do not have that as an option where we can go. But Oh, that didn't activate him. Fantastic. What we can do, however, is go over here. And now that the amulet is complete, his face is complete. Yeah, his face has a completion record. And it opens up so we can go and race him. Looked very, very menacing over there, especially for a kid's game. But still, we have the plane, we can go there, but that is going to be for next time. Yep, I had a mind to split this up anyway. But what I am going to do, if you see that one over there, you can hear the chicken thing going on. The idea is you're supposed to be able to squash him. I might not do this until after I've beaten Whizpig, because it's going to be kind of difficult to do it in the plane, and because you need the plane to enter Whizpig's thing anyway, I don't really feel like changing my vehicle just to get this guy done. He obviously actively tries to avoid you, so he's not, it's not something that you can really just do that way, but yeah. It's just kind of there. It's kind of too difficult to do in the plane because the plane has no ground turning thing and he will just jump out the way, so do it with the car, I reckon, is probably the easiest one. Trying to do it with a hovercraft is just a pain in the ass as well, so don't even bother. And yeah, I'm just wasting time at this point, so I should probably end this right here. This has been gamercal. You've been watching Diddy Kong Racing, squashing frogs because it can. And join me next time when we go and finish off the main game of fighting Whizpig and whatnot, you know? We've done all of the races so far, gotten ourselves up to the 39 balloon thing, even though we don't technically need 39, we only need 38, but we still got 39 anyway, and yeah, game over basically, and that is it. So, see you next time. It'll crash into the wall in a sec.